So for this tutorial, I started out with pretty much a full face of makeup, like whatever kind of beauty look you want to do, just gotta have fun with it. And then I applied liquid latex with a makeup sponge in patches all along my face. This stuff is a very strong chemical and it smells really bad and also stings your eyes, so try to keep it away from your eye, which is why I'm holding one of those eyes down, because it hurt to open it. The thicker you lay on the liquid latex, the more of a ridge you'll get in the skin, the skin when you peel it off. I put red snazzy brew over the eye that was going to become my inverted eye socket for where the eyeball will hang down, and I just kind of smeared it. And then I began the bruising process, which using a makeup brush, not a makeup sponge that I pulled out little bits from the top of to make it less round, and less sharp edges, and I dipped that in yellow, green, blue, purple, and a little bit of red, and I just kind of smeared that around to both dirty up the face and cause like a bruising effect all over the whole face, concentrating the bruises themselves in splotches. I concentrated some right there on my neck because I decided that that was going to be where the bite was. And then once the liquid latex was dry, you just kind of rub at it to create little holes, and you can like pick at it and pluck little parts away to create the holes you want. The really nice ones will have the ridges. I mean, they're not really nice, they look disgusting. But like right there on the nose, there's this big skin flap, I guess, caused by pulling apart the liquid latex in such a manner. You really just gotta rub it. It's essentially plastic on your face. It's like molded onto your face. I then created the teeth with some, I think, purple face paint, and then I went back in with red to just kind of deepen the holes, but it's a very, very messy thing. Then I went in with red face paint, I think it's a snaz, and I just filled in all the holes I created. You don't have to be very neat with this because they will be bloody, so just some messy little holes. Ooh. Then I took some concealer to just go over all the open ridges of the liquid latex, because liquid latex is very yellow and I wanted it to look more like it was my skin. Then taking some red eyeshadow for the shadows of each wound, because the wound will have depth, especially where the skin folds over, so it shows that the wounds are underneath the skin, or like the layer that was below the skin. So you put that around all the edges, you kind of drag it into the middle, especially in the bigger ones. Leaving a little bit for the middle because it will be highlighted because it's where the light will hit the most. Then I went around the just very edges with black eyeshadow and the thinner brush. This will create extra depth, make them look more rounded and more shadowed. Then this weird trick I tried because making a whole eye didn't work. So I glued a fake eyelash to the crease of my eyelid. You can see it there. It took a bit of finagling to get it to work. I pretty much just glued it, the lashes themselves and not just the band, to the top of my eye, but it kind of worked. So then when I winked, or I closed that one eye, which I'm not very good at for some reason, it vaguely looked like it was my eye. Then I added some e.l.f. liquid eyeliner just to make the lashes look better because they were not really sticking, some of them were falling down. It was an old eyelash that I'd worn before, so it wasn't the best. Then taking my homemade eyeball, the same one that I used the first try, but not attaching it to a weird prosthetic eye I made. I took some duo lash glue, the same lash glue I'd used to apply the lash itself, and then I attached it just by pushing it on. And I learned from my mistakes to not move it. You just gotta put it in and you wanna hold it there for as long as it takes until you feel it starting to dry on your fingertips. And then you add lots of fake blood. And I was kind of rushing this step because I could feel it coming off already. And I wanted to get the final shots in, which are also pretty rushed. So if you do this yourself, probably find a better way to attach it to your eye, I guess, and make the eye smaller because it's really big. But the rest of this, the final step, is just kind of pouring blood all wherever you want. So I put mine at all the holes, so all the holes look really gouged and gross and oozing. I lifted the eye up briefly to slide it down underneath the eye, so the eye socket itself is dripping. And from far away, it kind of works. It looks really gross when you pick the eye up. And here's the final look. Thanks for watching. Leave a like so I know you liked it. Subscribe to see more.